Welcome back to Custom Auto Connection. So today we got something a little light. We got this Chevy Silverado. It's the 2500 HD. What we're going to be doing on this one is we're going to be getting these headlights right. I had the guy order some headlights. We got a window motor we're going to be putting on the passenger side. And every now and then he has to come and wiggle the battery terminal in order to get the truck to start. So we're going to go ahead and figure out what's going on with that, get that all tidied up. I'm going to go ahead and check its fluids, make sure everything's good, transmission fluid, coolant, you know, the whole 9 yards. We'll go ahead and do a full detailed inspection for the guy. Not sure how much of that I'm going to film, but I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera, let you guys see the headlights we're working with. They're kind of oxidized and whatnot, so yeah, I'll go ahead and flip that, show you guys what we're working with here. Alright, so these are the old ones we're going to be removing. You can tell they're pretty oxidized, pretty yellowed up. I don't see any cracking, so I mean these would be able to buff out, but you know those usually don't last once you buff them. I mean, unless you put a film over it or you take extra precautions. So this is kind of what we're working with here for that. So I mean, the new ones are in. We got them just laid out right here. They don't look too bad. So yeah, we're gonna throw those in, and then we'll go ahead. I'll set you guys up, do a little time lapse, and then we'll go ahead and do a before and after of these guys. And then on this door, I'm not gonna do how-to on the door or anything like that. The window motor, maybe I will, you know, do a light walkthrough on it. But you know, it's gonna be pretty simple, more than likely. It looks like we're missing the lock piece right here. Not sure exactly what goes here, but yeah, we'll dig into it. Kind of looks loose. So yeah, someone's definitely been in here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and knock that out. We'll get it together right. Maybe I'll contact them, see if they have this piece laying around, because while I'm at it, I might as well throw it in. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set you guys up. We'll get started on all these lights. Alright, as you guys can tell, you know, out with the old and with the new, it's a complete difference. These ones are a little more blacked out than the old ones. I think they turned out great. These are just some Amazon lights right here. You know, we're messing with Amazon on some of this stuff because, you know, they're priced pretty much like eBay ones are, except for you get them a lot quicker. So I mean, that's kind of how that came out. I still gotta tighten up the battery. Something's going on with the battery. We'll go ahead and tighten that up. We'll turn on the lights, make sure each one's working. If any are out, I didn't check prior to doing this, but if any are out, I'll just let the owner of this vehicle know, and we'll run and get some lights for him. That way, you know, I might have to pull them apart again. Maybe I should have checked, but you know, as you guys can tell, that wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that battery cable tightened up, and we'll go ahead and turn it on and check out these lights. Alright guys, so we went ahead and finished up the window motor. I ended off with the time lapse on the headlights. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all that buttoned up. As you guys can tell, all this is put back together. There's no gap. When I got this, there's a big gap in it. Like, I don't know, they were doing something in there, so I got that all figured out. One thing that I will say is when you guys are working with anything to do with these windows on any car's regulators, or you're doing anything to do with the window, don't leave your greasy film on their tint. You know what I mean? Take the time, get some microfiber towels. You get them at the dollar store. Take your time and actually wipe them down and all that. So we actually got this window motor also from Amazon. I'm going to flip the camera, show you guys the old one. Alright, so here's the old one. It still worked. the complaint was that it would go up slowly. And one thing I noticed on this one's a little taller than the new ones we got from Amazon. So it's like a centimeter off. And what that will affect is right here. As you guys can tell, the window is right here. That's actually the window. And I mean, it's pretty flush, but you could just see it right there up a little bit. That window goes down all the way. I'm gonna actually try to crawl up in here a little bit. That way I could show you guys. So as you can tell, this one is all the way in there. So that's the only difference that would cause. So when you compare these things, make sure, and you know, I would call that exceptional too. I think off by a little centimeter like that is exceptional. But if it's a little shorter than a centimeter, just know your window's gonna be up a little higher right there. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. This truck has some pretty thick tint, so I think that's what's causing a lot of it to do that. This one's a lot faster than the old ones, not struggling as much. But as you can tell, not sure how well the camera will pick up, but this is a kind of homemade tint job that was going on. So we're gonna walk up here to the front. Here are the new lights. You know, the old compared to the new. You know, and I think this truck would actually look pretty nice with the new badge. This one's cracked right here, but even if we painted that black, it'd give this whole thing a facelift. But yeah, then the other complaint was the battery. I went ahead and just threw a washer on the positive. It's a lead washer, so it's no different from what's on there. So, you know, I just want to show you guys a little light one, something simple. You know, I'll go ahead and turn on these lights, show you guys how that looks. You know, like I said, you know, it's right before tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so this one I kind of snuck in there. I don't really take that much work on during the holidays. I want to spend it with the family. But yeah, let me go ahead and flip this around, show you guys how clean these turned out. Yeah, check that out. That's pretty clean. That's a real clean look. Definitely brings this truck back to life. This window motor, I'm happy with it. I think he'll be happy with it as well. Something like this quick right before the holidays is always nice, you know, especially for us mechanics, especially if you're working out your home, mobile, or whatever you're doing. You know, it's always nice to have something like this come through. You know, something easy, but something that, you know, people like to have done. You know, people like to maintain their trucks. You know, this one's brought back to life. So if you guys like the content, I know this is kind of a short one, but if you guys like the content, you guys like seeing some of this stuff, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. We're growing this channel. I mean, lately, you know, if you're new to the channel, first off, I want to say thank you. Thank you for subscribing. There's a lot more to come. I kind of film these videos kind of when I can, because, you know, this one was a little easier, so I was able to do it. But if I'm in a time crunch, people need their cars. Usually the mobile mechanic's the last guy they call because they need it done right there and then. They don't want to wait at a shop. They don't want to, you know, wait a week, wait 3 days. They want it done right there and then. You know, in the rain, sunshine, it doesn't matter. Late at night, it doesn't matter. We're the last people they call when they actually need it done right away. So, you know what I mean? So sometimes I don't get to film as much as I want to, but, you know, this one I figured would be easy to film. You know, I'll go ahead and bust out some other videos for you guys coming up pretty soon. You know, the daylight's actually pretty nice, so I'll show you guys how the lights actually turned out on the Cadillac. So yeah, that's actually the Cadillac emblem. Turned out pretty nice. We're gonna do something. My wife does this custom stuff. We're gonna do something for the license plate cover, so stay tuned for that. You know, as of right now, this one's chilling. We got a lot of plans for. We got tons of plans for that one right there. You know, it's just kind of on hold right now. Kind of after the holidays, we should be ready to roll. You know, right now it's on hold. It is what it is, but I got a lot of fun stuff planned. I actually have some moves already in the works. And, you know, as far as I can tell right now, everything is smooth sailing. So you guys don't miss out. Subscribe. Thank you guys. I'll see you on the next one.